at first I thought trans, and then I thought, transgression, translucent, translation, and I thought, maybe I could stack the deck, except I made the mistake of telling my plan to Laura, and she's like, storytelling, integrity, Barbara. Yeah. So I only put my name in it.
It's all on the upload.
So I got so excited in figuring out, I think it's okay. It's so excited about the possibility, translucent, transparent, transparency. And then it took me a couple tries and I got to translation. So I'm Barbara Eiswerth. I am the executive director at Iskashitaa Refugee Network. And translation comes out on a daily basis. So go back 23 years ago, working with Somali Bantu. All the kids are in the school, but I had a possibility of working with Tulsa Montessori school, so I gathered the elders. And I said, okay, let's go do, and it was our first art project. I had no idea what I was doing, and so I researched. Okay, we're going to make yucca angels. And so then I said, what about Islam, and what are angels? Is there something about that? Should I not do angels? Is that related to Christianity, or what is it? So I did my research and thought angels are it's a good topic. I can do it. So there we go. Take all the supplies up, hot glue guns, scissors, and yucca pods, and Tulsa Montessori school kids that work and think differently than other schools. So, and the elders, nobody spoke English. So, hot glue guns, no English, not a good idea. But I showed them an example, and we went around, and they made little angels, woohoo! Then they came around the second time, and they started to diversify into what looked like insects. And I thought, look at the creative juices going, and I thought that was the greatest thing. And so I learned the word malaika, and I kept saying that over and over. And then, a couple weeks later, so we came up and there were all kinds of insects that came out of it, and the kids were all into insects much more than angels. A couple weeks later, we're going through the picture collage dictionary. And we come to a page that, so it's not, in my mind, it's not a written language at that time. That is what Iskashitaa was named after, working cooperatively together. And I'm going through this picture collage dictionary that we made. And I get to the page which has insects and cockroaches on it. And I was part of the story, but they said, Bali Barodo. So when we're doing this angel workshop, I kept saying Malaika. They kept saying Bali Barodo. And I'm like, I learned a new word, Bali Barodo. There's 2 words for angel. In fact, they had no idea what we were doing. They weren't making angels, they were making insects the whole time because they just thought my angel looked like a bad insect. So they literally were going with insects, Bali Barodo, Bali Barodo. So when I got to that page in the dictionary, I went, oh my God, I totally missed the translation, totally missed the exercise.